Hey, what's up, you guys? Last of my kind 8 here, aka Mando The Watch Guy, and today we will be doing a live Watch Gang wheel spin. So, thanks to a lot of you guys who have signed up to Watch Gang through my referral link. Maybe you've heard about Watch Gang for a little bit, and you guys decided to sign up using my link. I appreciate you guys very much, and it's what allowed me to be able to do this with relative affordability. I've accumulated Watch Gang wheel spin points because people signed up using my referral link, so I got referral link points. Also, just by being a member myself, I was able to accumulate points with every month. So every month I think I get like 10 points or something like that. And then you can also always buy points. So today we will be doing a combination of those three things. So I've accumulated points by being a Watch Gang member. You guys were awesome enough to sign up using my referral link, so that gave me points. I think like 50 points for referrals, and then I'm gonna buy some points right now to get one of these Watch Gang wheel watches. And I know how a lot of people feel about Watch Gang. It's definitely been a point of contention for a lot of people. It's something that I got into. I thought it was fun at the beginning. I still think it's really fun, but now I think it's the conscious part of me thinks it's more risk than reward. But when the rewards are rewarding, then it's great, but it could be also a little bit risky. So that's why I'm going to wait on my next Watch Gang watch to see what that is, and that's going to determine whether I continue or if I should just call it quits, as well as this particular wheel spin. Now, I feel better about this wheel spin because there's actually a bunch of watches on here that I would be totally happy to win and have and unbox here on the channel. So I feel good about this particular wheel, which we'll flip the camera around right now and see what I pick, kind of deliberating a little bit. I want to hear your guys' thoughts about what my picks are, and then we're gonna go ahead and buy the points, give it a spin, and hopefully win a Rolex. That's the other thing, is you can win a Rolex Omega or Tag if you land on like that little sliver in the middle, which of course very few people land on, but you never know. Yeah, I'm really excited about it. Hopefully I win something good. Hopefully, if you guys believe, then it'll happen. Let's go ahead and flip the camera around and get straight into this Watch Gang wheel spin. Alrighty, so here we have my Watch Gang page open. So this is my personal profile. So we have the black tier membership that I receive every 3 months. Next bill date is June 1st. Will I be enrolled in Watch Gang at that time? Who knows? But I do have 220 Watch Gang points. Again, a lot of it thanks to you guys. So 40 from unused spin purchase, 10 points awarded recently, 190 referral points. So a lot of this was because of you guys. So I want to give a big shout out to you guys, everyone who's supported the channel, supported me. I really do appreciate you guys. So yeah, so a lot of this has been made possible because of you guys. I still am putting money out of my own pocket in order to spin this wheel and get boy, look how slow that Wi-Fi is. I should have connected to my personal hotspot. It's actually faster than my internet. So I am going to be putting some of my own money out of pocket. So I only need to spend $55 to spin this particular wheel. So again, big thank you to everyone who supports the channel, who supports me. It does not go unnoticed. I really do appreciate it. And if you want to continue to support or try out Watch Gang for yourselves, there will be a referral link in the description down below if you guys want to go ahead and try that out. So let's get into this Watch Gang wheel spin. So my first pick for the second tier watch is going to be the Spinnaker Hunley. And the reason for that is because it has some really good features, some pretty good specs. It's a stainless steel watch, 42 millimeter, which is a tad big, but not too bad. 22 millimeter lugs, an H35 movement, automatic movement, of course. 200 meters of water resistance, and a sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating. So this is on par with like the Orient Kamasu, something like that. They use the same picture twice. Smoke black, so it is the black dial, black bezel colorway with stainless steel accents. They do also have the gold accent version, but not really a fan of that. I've never owned a Spinnaker watch, and I do believe they make the Hunley in this particular variant, but with a leather strap. So the limited edition, I'm assuming, is this sort of metal bracelet version. So that's the one I'm going with. Here are the other watches that were on this particular wheel, or that are currently on this particular wheel. Something like the Heritor would be cool, but I've had too many Heritors and apparently I don't wear them, so I don't want to get another Heritor, especially with that sapphire coated mineral crystal. Mineral crystal, just in general, is a no thanks. This Rain Helios is pretty cool. It is automatic. It's got a leather band and also a mineral crystal, I believe, a sapphire coated mineral crystal. So not a big fan of that. This is pretty cool too. Not sure how I feel about the leather band, but the construction of it is pretty cool. I like that kind of Seiko tuna look, even though I'm not generally a big fan of Seikos. Yeah, the other one would be this Cortibert, or Cortibert. This one's pretty cool. It's 42 millimeters also, mineral with sapphire, so that's one of the reasons why I don't do it. And Spinnaker is just arguably the best brand on here, other than like maybe a Santos and Heritor. Yeah, I say that Spinnaker has definitely been established, so Spinnaker it is. Now, tier 3, this is where it gets interesting. We are seeing a couple of higher tier options, and yeah, there's a couple of really cool ones, and this is one of them. This is a new addition to the Watch Gang wheel, which I think looks absolutely fantastic. It's a Rosling Hydromatic, which I've never heard of Rosling before, but I dig this look a lot. 316L 42 millimeter watch with 20 millimeter lugs, a Seiko NH35 movement, and a double domed sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating, 200 meters of water resistance as well. Looks really good, and so I'm going to pick one for this, and then the other one might surprise you because it is, well, arguably the Rosling is also, but this other one is a Watch Gang brand, I guess you can say. They're pretty much associated with this brand, but I think they're really solid watches. Not this particular watch, but I'm going to mention it as an honorable mention. This Nautis Dauntless, I think looks really cool, really classy with that white dial. It's a little bit too big. It's 43 millimeters, and it does have a sapphire crystal and a Miyota 9015 automatic movement, as well as 500 meters of water resistance. So that's pretty cool with the sapphire crystal and the Miyota 9000, but it's a little bit too big, and there's another watch on here that I like. This is the watch that I'm interested in right here. The Duxo Velocita, or Velocita, is a Japanese automatic. It doesn't say which one, I believe, but probably a Seiko NH35. Stainless steel case, ceramic bezel, 40 millimeter size, solid bracelet, and 100 meters of water resistance. So I think that this looks absolutely awesome. It's a little bit too much retail price, but if I could get this for $50, I would be super happy with that. So this and the Rosling are pretty much my two choices. Moving on to the second page of tier 3, just to show you guys what else was on offer. I think the Concilio Diver by Duxo is also really cool, but overall I think those two take the first prize. Here's the Dauntless, the Nautis Dauntless in black. I think that looks really cool, really clean also. And then one more honorable mention would be the Aquasea. So before the Rosling was added to the tier 3, I put this one and the Duxo because I think that this is a really solid homage to obviously a Rolex Submariner. 300 meters of water resistance on this Aquasea. And I believe this also uses anti-reflective sapphire glass, lume markers, 30 ATM, and I believe this uses it just says an automatic, but I believe it's a Miyota 9015. Before the Rosling was added, I was putting this and the Duxo, and now I think this is a little bit more readily available than either of those two watches. So the Rosling and the Duxo place over the Aquasea. So yeah. And then a bunch of RGMTs and Aragons, which are too big for me. So moving on to tier 4. So there's a bunch of different options on here, including another Rosling automatic watch, Rosling & Co. But this one doesn't strike me as much as the original Rosling that I showed you guys, the dive watch Rosling. And so this is the one where I kind of have to settle. I don't know which one I want, so I'm going for this Leica Faro, which is basically a pilot styles watch on a metal bracelet, which of course can always be swapped out. Honestly, this is the one that I'm least excited about if I were to win this one. However, based on how the Watch Gang wheel spin is set up, I don't think that they would give this watch away because it's the biggest brand name. So they would probably, the algorithm or whatever for the wheel spin will probably give away the Rosling or the Spinnaker or the Duxo before they give away a Leica. But who knows? I might be surprised and, win a Leica. Sapphire Crystal, 316L stainless steel, Miyota standard automatic. If it's hacking, I might keep it. But if it's not, then might not. 42 millimeters, so it is a bigger size. And yeah, so this one is going to be my tier 4. And now one item from tier 5. The watch that I am interested in, I was caught in between the Odyssey Diver with this meteorite dial or the white dial. And honestly, the white dial struck me more. So I'm going to go with that one, the Boulder Free Diver, the Odyssey Free Diver. This thing costs like $700-800 on like eBay and stuff. Now, that's a 316L 40 millimeter case, which is kind of small for Boulder. They usually make bigger watches. Quick release straps, really cool. And then 30 atmospheres, so 300 meters of water resistance, Miyota 9015 automatic movement, screw down crown, white dial, and sapphire crystal, of course. So that's my choice. I think I would be really happy with that. And of course, Rolex, not even a question. So really, guys, I mean, I would be pretty happy with any of these watches. The Leica, weirdly enough, is the one that I'm not super excited if I win. But if I do win, then it's worth something, so I could probably sell it or trade it or do something with that. But again, based on the algorithm that Watch Gang has set up, I don't think that I will win the Leica. I probably will win one of these first tier 2 watches. I don't know why these have a black dial and this has a... Oh, this is the gold. Oh, how did that happen? Yeah, I say that Spinnaker has definitely been established. I think even people who have heard about Watch Gang aren't fans of it know that Spinnaker is an established brand. So Spinnaker it is. No, I want the third. I want all replace. Jeez, I'm so happy that didn't happen. I probably will win one of these Spinnakers. If I win the Rosling or the Duxo, I will be even happier. If I win the Boulder, I'll be even happier. And if I win the Rolex, I'll be the happiest. I'm happy just doing this, guys, and I'm happy that you guys have, again, supported me enough to be able to do this relatively affordably. So thank you guys so much. Yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. Cool. So I just purchased the 55 some odd dollars to get the full wheel spin. Wheel spin is ready. Drum roll, please. Yeah, so I knew that it was going to be more than likely the Spinnaker. So one of the first ones, I just got an email on my phone saying that my order has been placed. But there you guys go, the Spinnaker Hunley 42 millimeter 200 meter diver. I think on par with like the Orient Kamasu. But yeah, there you guys have it. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section down below. I'll see you guys soon with the unboxing of the Hunley as well as other videos. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure to like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, guys, I will see you later.